Hi, welcome to the Basic Ass Cooking channel. My name is Nicole. As you can see from my towels in the background, I'm totally flexing on you guys today. I want to give a shout out to my friend whose name I don't think I can say because I did not ask her if it was okay to say her name before I started filming this. But a good friend of mine bought me these towels and I just wanted to say thank you. They did end up in this video and will likely end up in a lot of other videos. So today I am going to make just something simple with chicken breast. How many of you have chicken breast in your refrigerator? Where do you keep chicken? I totally blanked out. Or wherever you keep your chicken, I hope if it's uncooked, you're keeping it in the refrigerator. I don't want you to get sick and die. So if you have some chicken breast in your refrigerator and you're thinking of a new way to cook it, how about considering that instead of thinking of a new way to cook it, think of new things to eat with it, like as part of your meal. Because there's really only so many ways you can cook a chicken breast. It's okay. So today I'm going to make a recipe just using some things that I had in my pantry, in my refrigerator already. It's going to be with spinach and mushrooms, like a little sauce to go with the chicken to make it tasty. And a new ingredient, well, new for this channel, I'm going to use some pearl couscous as one of my sides. So let's start. Are you ready? Let's start. Get all your ingredients and then let's start. So pearl couscous looks like this. Looks like little bitty little pearls. Oh my God, did I just understand why they call it pearl couscous? We're going to use pearl couscous, and it is like pasta. So even though it looks like little bitty pieces of rice, it's actually pasta. So you'll want to cook it like you cook your pasta, in a lot of water and quite a bit of salt, so you can get some little flavorings up in your tiny little pearled pasta couscous pieces. Just put some salt in your water right now. Okay, so to make this recipe, you're going to need some salt and some pepper as usual. I'm going to use some spinach. You can use whatever greens you have. And some mushrooms, like to make my sauce to go with my chicken. This is Parmesan cheese on the rind. I'm going to use some pearl couscous as one of my sides, just made simply. You'll also need some onion and some garlic, some butter, probably not a whole quarter, half of a stick, but a lot of butter, as much as you want. I'm going to use as much as I want, which might be a lot. And then, of course, some So while I prepare the chicken, I'm gonna let the mushrooms saute a little bit and soften. Okay, so for my chicken, I'm actually gonna use just a splash of chicken broth. Or you can use water, it's not necessary. And I'm gonna put a little bit in my mushrooms, just so they have a little bit more liquid. So for my chicken, I'm going to cut it down the middle and just grill it in this pan. Very simple. So when you do this, you want to use a super sharp knife and then put your hand on top and you're going to cut like that. Make sure to keep your hand out of the way. And if you're like me, you'll never cut it perfectly. This piece is more even than this piece. This piece is a bit thicker, but that's okay. Just do the best you can. And I'm gonna wash my hands right quick and then season the chicken. Okay, I think I will actually cook both of these. My grill pan is smoking, so that means it is ready, and I am not. I'm gonna season both pieces. This is gonna make a lot of noise because this pan is super hot. And I heard somewhere you should season your meat, not the pan, so I guess that's right. I don't know. It seems like it makes sense for some reason. I'm actually gonna go ahead and put these in here. Okay. And season the other side while they're in the pan. Okay, so back on this side of the stove with the mushrooms, you can see that they are nice and brown. So at this point, I'm going to add my spinach. Okay, so I have my spinach I just rinsed off. And you can just, if your spinach is really fresh, you can just actually tear it like that. It wilts down so much that you really don't need to worry about too much how big the pieces are. I'm going to season this layer. I don't know why my camera keeps cutting off, but what I've done is I drained my couscous. Looks like this. Okay. My chicken is still cooking, and I am now going to turn down the fire a little bit under my spinach and mushrooms. So I'm going to make it kind of like a sauce. I'm going to add some Parmesan in and a little bit of cream. I forgot to mention I forgot to mention the cream at the beginning of the video. So I'm going to add in some Parmesan, just a little bit. And I'm going to check on my chicken because I think it is done. At least one, the center piece is done. Okay, so I added my little bit of cream. Just stir it in, and then you can just let this sit with the heat off. You can stir in your couscous, or you can just have it along the side. And everything should be nicely seasoned. And that's it. So I'm going to plate this up and taste it, and I'll be back. Okay, so I am on my balcony, and I actually cut a little piece of chicken off so I could shoot the tasting without struggling with cutting the chicken. These are small things that I think of. So as you can see, let's see if you can see. So I mixed everything together. So there's the couscous and the spinach and the mushrooms, everything together, and it made like a nice little sauce. I'm really excited. I tasted before I came out here just a little bit, and it was very good. So excuse all of the noise. Like I said in other videos, I live on a pretty busy street. So the chicken is really good, very simple. So I'm gonna try this. This chicken is really well seasoned. It's hot. It's really good though. It's just a teeny bit creamy from the cream, obviously, and the Parmesan cheese. I'm so excited about this because I literally just threw this together this morning. And the couscous it's done, but it's just a teeny bit chewy. I really like it. It's really good. So I'm gonna go inside, away from the noise and the wind of eating outside of where I live, and finish this. But like I always say, if you enjoyed this video, or even if you didn't enjoy this video, I mean really, hopefully you enjoyed this video. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe. I would love to hear from you. And today, if you made it this far, leave me a comment below and tell me if you have ever tried couscous and what your experience was. Did you like it? How did you cook it? What are your thoughts? What are your comments? I would love to hear from you. Okay, so signing off from the Basic Ass Cooking channel, I'm Nicole. This is the food I made today. Thanks for watching. Bye.